Okay, we are live. Let's have a notification here, please. Thank you so much. Got it. And turn this volume down because I know that's going to be a problem. There we go. So let's get this craft in the air. I don't
Take
know that
off.
it's
The home point has been updated. Please
going to
check
be
it on the
interesting,
map.
but we'll try to make it interesting, even if it's not. Right? So there we go. And 175. 220, 280 feet. There we go. So let's put the camera. Let's put the camera down a little bit this time, more toward the earth. At least for now. You know what? No, I'm going to put it up because I suspect that that's going to. It looks like it might just open up to be a bright spot over there, and I want to exploit it as much as I possibly can. So there you go. So I am all alone. Uh-oh, I'm not alone. Somebody else is here. Okay. I will be right back. There was something that I had to get, so I'm back. Wow, there are 3 people watching now. Cool. So welcome, 3 people. Thanks for joining. And we are looking at what may or may not turn out to be a colorful sunset. It depends on whether that spot down there at the bottom center opens up or not. So there we are. This is what Georgia is like these last few days. I shouldn't say days. It feels like it's been weeks since we've had let's say a sunrise and a sunset in the same day. Actually reorienting the camera just a little bit because that, I believe, is the central point of the sunset, approximately. So. I did not press record this time. I'm not going to press it now because pressing record has been known to end streams for me and for others, I hear. But anyway, this is just, since I don't know who you are, I don't know if you know me, this channel is it's just for fun. I'm not trying to grow it. I am trying to grow the Dennis Lovelady channel, which is my alternate. And I just, go live with things like this that probably would bore the people, that are on the. It's not big, not by any means, but the larger channel, and I don't want to do that. So this is kind of a gathering place for friends. A lot of my good friends, and I alternate these live streams, so it's just fun. And again, if you don't know me, you don't know probably that I am very close to the Atlanta airport. And so you hear jets all the time. But trust me, they are not close, not by any means. They're way up in the sky. And on occasion when I'm doing these streams, I will actually, because those airplanes are about 180 degrees away from where the camera is looking, I will sometimes turn the craft around and follow an airplane, give you a perspective on how far away they really are. They're very small, but you can see them, so it's cool. So the sunset today is 6:31, 5 minutes from now. And when I decided to do this about an hour ago, the area right above me was particularly sunny. We had about I'd say 60% clouds. And so that left a good part of the sky to be blue, and it was quite beautiful. And as I looked further west, it seemed like it was getting to be more and more open to the west than to the east. So I had hope that we would see a beautiful sunset. It's beginning to look less like that might happen, but even so, we have some interesting colors going on here. So there is that. You surely hear that guy. I can't see him. He's in those clouds must be very low. But I figure those craft that you hear are probably about 5,000 feet up. So certainly no risk to me, and I'm no risk to them. I'm glad it's the weekend finally. I'm going to go someplace interesting this weekend, and I'll do the Sunday live stream, the Sunday sunrise, follow the sun live stream from a place of great United States Georgian history. So yeah, it should be hopefully some really interesting stuff to see. I hope. I've never been there before. I'm leaning toward it being like the pictures, so counting on that being the case, and we'll just have to see. But it's about a 5.5-hour drive from where I am, and it's right at the border of Florida. So you know that there's water not far away, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it will be interesting. I produced a video from. I put out a video from St. Simon's Island, not far from there. And that was a year and a quarter, year and a half almost ago. So it's time to do another beach. Although beach is not what I'm going for this time. It's something completely different. I don't want to give the surprise away. Sorry, but it's I'm kind of excited about it. So it looks like it's just going to get dark now, and we have that one little hole over there on the right. Wouldn't hurt to we'll go around the world here one time and see what we see. Just for fun. Why is my image not updating? Okay, that's why. So that's looking pretty interesting over there. But that's what the skies looked like approximately about an hour ago above my place. And the clouds are actually moving to the east. So at some point, those clouds / that sky will be over my place. But I don't know. So we are pointing almost directly east now, and closing in on northeast. The northeast, about right there, is where I usually get the view of those jets as they orbit the airport. And there will be a lot of them orbiting the airport based on this cloud cover. So now we're looking at the north and headed toward northwest. Watch Captain Cook live in 30 minutes. And so this is almost due west, about now maybe. And there's that hole in the sky that we saw just on the right-hand side of the screen that caused me to start to do the around the world here. So that right there, center, is about where I feel the sun will be setting. But I think we're not going to see it. It's going to be obscured by the clouds. Oh well. Anyway, again, I thank you for joining, and I hope you're getting some enjoyment out of this. It is. I know you have other things to do with your time, so I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for that. That craft is almost immediately above my head. That's why you can hear it so well. I'm going to move it to its left, kind of put the roof of the house between me and it, so that I'm standing at the door of my garage. So when I move the craft like that, the garage roof is between me and the craft, so it's a little bit quieter. You don't quite hear it so much. Not the Mavic 2 is noisy, it's not. Focus is noisy. All right, so down here, that's Georgia 54, the local highway, and that road right there, that's the road on which I live. That would be Oak Ridge Drive. And let's see, we're not going to see a sunset. We may as well travel in that direction. The behind that house right there is, see that red barn? It's not a barn. It's a garage, and inside that garage are lots of Thunderbird cars. He's a big fan of the Thunderbird, and he has, I don't know how many he has, but that's Mike Flynn. He's a good friend. I mean, I say he's a good friend, and yet I say I don't know how many cars he has, so there you go. But he's a good neighbor, I guess, and we like one another when we talk to one another. So this house, although it looks like it's just being constructed, it's been there forever. And I mean, ever since I've been here, which is 20 years. I don't know what to make of the finish on this. It actually looks like it's being built, but it's not. So you see all those bushes around it? You can't really see that house from the road. There's and it's by design. It used to be that was a halfway house for young ladies. And I don't know that that's true anymore, but that's the reason all the privacy fences around that, and that house is pretty well secluded, but they have a nice big yard and so on. So anyway, that's what that used to be. And then over here we have the All Saints Unitarian Church. I love the steeple on that church. And then in front of that, you see two houses that are being built. Those are new construction. And I have a waypoint mission that I have set, and every day I send my drone out to those and take 4 pictures of each of those homes that I hope to put into a time-lapse video at some point, but I'm not sure that I will have enough pictures for that. But that is the All Saints Unitarian Church. And I'm not going to go down and orbit the steeple just because of the fact that there are a lot of trees between where I am and where that is. And if I go down far at all, I'm going to lose contact. And, eventually the drone will just come home in shame, tail between its legs and all of that. We don't want that, right? So we'll just do an orbit from up here. How's that sound? I'm doing okay on battery. It looks like I have 46%. My orbit's not very good. That's cleaning it up some. That road those cars were on, that's Ebenezer Road. There we go. Not too bad. The light's starting to look pretty good on there, so. So let's see what else we got. Over, let's see, let me get my orientation here. All right, so there's Georgia 54 again, and so that is Flat Creek Trail. And over here we have another huge, huge church. We do not lack for churches here. No, wait a minute. Well, that looks, yeah, I believe that's Flat Creek Trail. Let's see. Not recognizing it now, but I will know in a moment. This right here should be a synagogue. It doesn't look like it's oriented. No, that's not. That's not Flat Creek Trail. I am 1 block away. So let's see if we can get there. It's 40% battery. What is that? I'm just having fun, you know, no sunset, so what are you gonna do? That looks like Dogwood Church, so just a little bit further, and we're at Flat Creek Trail. There we go, there it is. So right over here, up this way, is a huge I think it's Baptist church. When you're driving past it, you don't realize the size of this thing. It's amazing. Big. 37% battery. I am at 277 feet. There is no chance I'm going to run into a tree. So, even though that is a little bit higher, it's probably 30 feet higher than I am, I'm still 240 feet above it, so no problem. But yeah, let's just back off from this, try to make something interesting for you guys that are watching. Guys or gals. So, looks like we had a big delivery truck going on over there. Now this is not very good. Come on, it's not that far away. That's about 3/4 of a mile to this place. It says 3,400. Oh my, that's a bad job. Let me back off and do that again. That's just disgusting. I apologize, folks. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, it's right at the because of the
Battery level is low.
trees, I guess.
The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
We're going to cancel that. I have 31% battery, and because I canceled it, I had to stop my orbit. Broke my trend here, broke my stride rather. So, but because of the trees, this is all jerky and stuff. So, oh well. There we go. Now the back is pointed approximately to my house right now. So we're just going to come around like this, try to make a cinematic move here, and keep coming to the left like that, but spin her on home like that, and off we go. So home should be approximately this far if I've kept good track, and the map confirms that I'm headed approximately toward home. We have 26% battery. So I apologize I didn't show you anything all that interesting, you know, but I do appreciate the dedication for you guys being here, or gals, or both. The remaining battery is only enough for return to home. Well, I am not worried because return to home is 1,300 feet straight this direction. And we're 21% battery. I'm going to be way over 15% when I get home. Home is, let me see, where am I? Oops, that must be Aspen Way. So I'm actually over my home right there. Yeah, that's me. That's not me, that's my car. So, I guess that's it, folks. Sunset was supposed to be 22 minutes ago, or 12 minutes ago, sorry. Yeah, I wish I could get a 30-minute flight. But, yeah, this is fun. And again, I appreciate you being there. Thank you for that. See if we can put this. I have 4 rocks set up that I was going to do a precision land, but it's not going to land it with precision with this ambient light. It's too dim. So, ooh, come on here. All right, I just crashed the lunar lander, folks. Sorry, everybody's dead. But let's see if we can put it between those 4 rocks. All right, here we go. Yeah, you'll get over it. Oh, everybody's dead again. Come on. Here we go. There we go.
Landing.
Yes, you are. All right. Thanks again for joining. I really appreciate it. And I had fun. I hope you did too. That's a wrap.